What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be going over opening our Breeze 10-pack box in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. And if you're wondering, Ty, how did you get this? Well, went through, grinded all of the Breeze challenges today. Simple, easy, effective, and you do get a free 10 box. So, can't ever pass up on that. As far as what the odds of this do look like, here's what I'm opening up. You guys can see 32% chance out of every pack you open to pull the 99 plus rated player, 3.2% chance to pull a dark matter. You have, I guess, 32% chance to pull a 100 plus. You do have a 3.2% chance. So the odds are not in your favor of pulling 100 overall or higher, but I'd be lying to say you don't have a chance. You absolutely have a chance to pull one of those cards. And again, as far as, dark matters are concerned, you should pull at least, the odds say 3 per 10 box. So again, pretty decent odds for a free box at the end of the day. Sad part is I don't love a lot of the dark matters that did come out today in the Breeze, drop, but it is what it is. Also, do want to make a side note. There is that is a dark matter. I'll take it. There is a 10 box in the exchange in the event, so that is something you guys could obviously look into as well for yourself, and maybe even something I look into. Again, as far as the grind, I did it kind of naturally, right? I didn't, rush anything. This is going to be Toumani Camara, who actually is extremely good. But the grind didn't take me a whole ton of time to do. I did the Kyrie gameplay. I, did some other things. And again, grind did not take me a super long time whatsoever. At this stage, if you get a pink diamond, it is going to be a card from like the past, right? It's not going to be any new card because we aren't even getting pink diamonds in the game anymore. That is where we're at on this game at this stage. Is we're past the pink diamond. So Sleepy Floyd, it is what it is, I guess, but you simply put will never play for me. And it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and complain a whole ton, but that is kind of the era we are in. We're no longer, we're no longer excited for pink diamonds, right? If it's not a dark matter, it's not exciting at this stage. I'm sorry, but that is ultimately the way it is. And so, again, that's our 7th pack here. We do have, 3 more packs to open up here. And honestly, again, for me, if it's not 100 overall, and this is going to sound bad, y'all are going to say I'm too greedy and all this stuff. But if it's not 100 overall at this stage, is there even a reason to be excited? I don't think so. And again, people are going to make fun of me, say, oh, Ty, you're this, you're that, but that's the truth. What is this? Oh, it's a dark. So a dark matters that you already have don't shake, but a diamond that I don't have does shake. A diamond at this stage of the game should never shake. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. At this stage, if a diamond is shaking, we've got to figure it out, 2K, because that is Adrian Smith. Nobody wants him. Diamonds should never, ever, ever be shaking at this stage of my team. It shouldn't. I'm sorry, but that is the way it is. Diamonds should not be shaking. Last pack cheese, nothing to show for. So, I grinded out for the 10 bucks, okay? I made 8,000 MT. Do I wish I would have pulled something better? Yes. Obviously, you can hope for that. But at the end of the day, you can always exchange your, golds. You need 25 of them for a 10 bucks as well if you want to. I'm not saying you got to, but I am saying if that is something that does interest you, you obviously can. For me, right now, as far as how many golds I've got a decent amount of golds. I'd have 0 GOAT cards though, so I don't have even enough to go get another 10 box. And at the end of the day, if it's unsellable, and this is really what I want to talk about, there's not a whole lot of guys that could play for me. Like Evan Mobley, if I would have got him, he'd play for me. Any of the GOAT cards would obviously play for me. But even Camara, and I honestly, and I'll go into shoot around with him to show you guys how much I like him. I really like this Toumani Camara card. I think he's a beast. I think he's a stud. And honestly, he could play over some of the guys that I have on the team. He is that good. But it's just tough because at this stage, there's so many good cards in the game. And so, his movement's not that good. I do like his release. I like his leaner. I like his defense. It just comes down to, at this stage, you've got to be elite to play in this game. And so Toumani Camara is an absolute beast, an absolute stud. And I actually think if you're balling on a budget, he is a must-have card. But it just stinks the era in my team we're in which a guy like that is no longer thought of highly at all. Like it is what it is, but that's just kind of the era we ultimately are in. So as far as my pack opening, I wish I had maybe more to show for it. Like I wish I could sit up here and be like, oh yeah, look who I pulled and be super excited about it. But we really didn't have good pack luck at all. As far as me, I gotta still go through, open up all these things and do what I gotta do. But yeah, the pack opening today didn't go super well. Let me know down below in the comments, did you guys open any of your Hall of Fame boxes? If you did, how did that go? Did it go well? Did it not go well? Let me know. And if you opened any of these packs, let me know as well. Because at this stage, a guaranteed 100+ Breeze player isn't anything special. So I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. For me, I guess what I'm going to do now is grind some of these Breeze things out. But the sad part is I needed 3 different Breeze players, right? And at the end of the day, I only got 1 Breeze player. So now what I've got to do, since I only got 1 Breeze player, unless I go grind more, is go sit on this filter, right, and get a Breeze player. Not that I want to do it, but it is ultimately what needs to be done. So I guess that's what's next for me, is sitting on this Breeze filter and hoping that some good things pop up. But just kind of annoying, I guess, the fact that I only pulled 1 Breeze player from the collection out of a 10 bucks. I feel like my odds should have been better. Am I wrong? Like, I feel like the odds of these packs should have been better, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Hopefully somebody puts up like 100 overall for super cheap and I can snipe them and continue grinding out the challenges. But as far as for me, that's what's next, grinding out those challenges and moving forward from there. I mean, I guess like 8,000 is the standard. That's where these cards are going for. It is what it is at the end of the day. But I can't get mad at my pack luck. I feel like overall I've had decent pack luck. So yes, nothing out of the 10 box today, but it is what it is, because I still got a lot to go through and grind. Watch my Kyrie Irving gameplay if you haven't yet. He is an absolute stud for what he is. I know he's undersized, but the card is still a beast. The card is still a stud. So that's obviously somebody I'm looking at picking up for my squad. But again, as far as for me, I wish I had more to show. Because at the end of the day, even if I don't pull anything crazy from the Breeze set, what did I get? I got 2 Dark Matters. The sad part is it was a duplicate, so like it's fine. I can quick sell them and make some decent MT, but at the end of the day, it's not the amount of MT I wanted to make. Like it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit up here and complain a whole ton, but I wish I could have made slightly more. I wish I would have got more Breeze players, and that's the main thing. But at the end of the day, I guess I got to be thankful and appreciative that I at least had the opportunity to get a good card. But at the end of the day, I got a question. Like, is it worth it for me? Yeah, it is. I was going to say, is it worth it for me to go buy this card for 8,000 MT? Or should I buy a Breeze Deluxe player? But like, out of a Breeze Deluxe player, your odds aren't good. So I guess I am going to have to go buy these Breeze players. Not that I want to, but I ultimately have to. Let me know your thoughts on this 10 box. Is it something you guys are gonna grind? Do you think it is worth it? You never know what you can pull out of it. Obviously today, I just didn't ultimately have the best luck. But let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.